What's up, PGA DFS fans? Welcome to the Players Championship, one of the 5 biggest events of the year on the PGA Tour, and for the players themselves, the biggest purse they'll see all year. Now, you may not get the coveted major championship title, but it is definitely growing in the lure of the players. As listen, they're going to get every shot broadcasted. This is the second year that they're doing that. The players love all of the content that it provides. Now, in terms of PGA DFS, it's actually probably the 5th biggest week of the year, as we're going to get 2 millionaire makers. That's over on DraftKings. We're going to get the biggest purses over on FanDuel that we've had all year, and over on Yahoo, who is the sponsor of this video on demand series. They're going to give us a no rate contest, plus they're also going to give us their biggest purse of the year. So if you haven't checked out Yahoo, check them out, and I will tell you about a sweet deal we've got going on with them in just a little bit. Now, that's a great way to grow your bankroll, by the way, that no management fee contest, especially if you're just getting into PGA DFS. Now, also want to tell you that we have a plethora of content coming out this week with such a big week in terms of PGA DFS and the betting markets. So the best way to get notified when these content come out is to like and subscribe to our channel here. And of course, if you've got any notes you'd like to share, or if you don't agree with some of the things that I may produce, go ahead and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. So now on to the player and course preview. TPC Sawgrass, a fantastic golf course. It was actually built for this tournament itself for the most part. And with that, it provides so many great viewing areas. I've been a couple of times myself, picked up some swag while I was there, of course. And it does. It provides a wonderful experience. There's so many amenities within the golf course to go to. I implore you, if you're a golf fan, to certainly go at some time. Now, Sawgrass itself, par 72, 7,200 yards, and one that is probably considered a second shot golf course. However, you need all your strokes gained going. You need every part of your game working. And we'll get into why as we look at some of the hardest holes here. We've got some long par 4s, par 4 15th, and also the par 4 18th. Going to provide very difficult tests. Long par 3s, one of them 250 yards. That's the 8th hole. Also, the 3rd hole is rather difficult. And then, of course, 17, just crazy. It had over 100 bogeys or worse last year to 80 birdies. So the variability on that hole provides such a great experience. Certainly, if you put the ball on the green all 4 days, you're definitely going to pick up strokes on the field, number 1, and may have a chance to win the tournament, number 2. Let's tell you about the easiest holes. Another reason why I love this course. All 4 par 5s are reachable. They all will have eagle chances on them. And also the par 4 12 over the weekend, they're going to move those tees up and have it be a drivable par 4, where a couple of years ago there was 8 eagles. Last year, just 4. So over the weekend, they'll get that chance. I doubt they'll play it as a drivable par 4 over the first 2 days. Now, on the DFS slate, 129.5 points is what Justin Thomas put up last year. Quite a great week for him. One of the biggest wins of his career, certainly. 94 points was the average top 10 score, while the salary came in at 7,900 roughly. And the ownership came in around 7%. So a lot of guys that we did not expect to come up there ended up finishing in the top 10 last year. Listen, that happens a lot at this golf course. Okay, now on to a couple of more stats that we're going to need to know for this week. Listen, it's Bermuda for grass type everywhere in Florida. I just mentioned at the top, strokes gained on the approach is probably the most important, but only 3 golfers of the top 10 last year, and there were 16 of them, lost strokes in 1 or more of the strokes gained games. So that means 13 of 16 gained in all 4 facets. You love to see that. That's why you need every part of your game working here this week. And if you've got your approach game from 150 to 175, where about 20% of the approach shots are going to come from, that's the most important of this week. All right, now on to the player preview and my first clicks. I won't spend a ton of time on the player preview because everybody is here except for Harris English and Phil Mickelson. 48 of the top 50, 10 of the top 10, total of 144 players. Bryson DeChambeau did withdraw, so I forgot to mention that. So it's actually 47 of the top 50. He's replaced by Hayden Buckley. I want to thank Yahoo, as they have already put out prices up to this point. So we're going to focus on them, and we're going to focus on the partnership that we have going on with them. Let me tell you about that really quickly. We've partnered with Yahoo Fantasy this PGA season to bring you some great offers. Check out our exclusive limited time offer, which gets you 1 month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. To qualify, all you need to do is sign up for Yahoo, new users, deposit and play in your first paid contest, and Yahoo's going to email over to us your sign in, and we will hook you up with a free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum, a really good deal. Now, on my first clicks this week, now I know Jon Rahm has not pulled off a win and really hasn't been in contention since the Tournament of Champions. I think he's got this golf course figured out. Now, except for one bad decision on the par 5 11th a couple of years ago, Rahm stood as the tournament leader, and instead of laying up and then trying to hit his approach shot onto the green, he tried to go for it and put it in the drink, and that kind of sealed his fate for the tournament. However, he's back this year at the longest odds we've seen him, 10-1 with 11,100 price on DraftKings and $45 on Yahoo. My middle guy I want to talk about is Russell Henley. I was very impressed with him last week, playing at a very difficult setup. I like him on a course where the rough is not that long, and being off the tee, being not great, he'll be able to survive and use the strengths of his game. He's coming in at $32 on Yahoo, 55-1 on the odds, and 7,400 on DraftKings. Lastly, I want to talk about Aaron Wise. He and Russell Henley are one of about 11 or 12 golfers that, taking all of their averages, average a positive strokes gained in all four facets. That's putting, around the green, approach, and off the tee. And for Wise, he had a great week last week at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, playing well and even playing well in the difficult conditions, coming in $26 on Yahoo, 200-1 on the odds, and 6,600 on DraftKings. So until next week, everybody, where we head to my home event, the Players Championship, and no, I won't be playing in it. Good luck this week at the Players. Let's take down the $1 million. We'll see you on the other side, everybody. Cheers.